to. Call them at 579-2274. That's 579-2274. At Mike Birch Ford and Blackshear, 0% for 72 months continues on the best-selling truck in America, Ford F-150. Our selection is good and many are on the way. Two-wheel drives, four-wheel drives, XLs, XLTs, Lariats, or King Ranch models. Stop the search. Come to Mike Birch Ford and Blackshear. Timmy Rozier, Joey Lee, Gerald Stone, Bart Duncan, Carlos Rollison, and the newest member of our sales team, Randy Williamson, are ready to serve you. We have free oil changes on new Fords while in 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. So come to the house at Good Service Built for great service and good deals. We'll pay top money for your trade and give huge Mike Birch Ford discounts. Two-wheel drives, four-wheel drives, XLs, XLTs, Lariats, or King Ranch models. Stop the search. Come to Mike Birch Ford and Blackshear. All this with Ford rebates and low interest rates. It's easy to deal. This is Sammy Dixon saying thank you. Thank you very much for your business.
And good morning. It's a Wednesday morning, 7th day of October, 3 minutes after 8 o'clock. Butch Hubbard here with you on WIFO FM in Jessup, 105.5 on your FM dial. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, by B&C Collision Center in Scriven, Jessup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway, and also brought to you by Parker Insurance and Realty, located on Macon Street in downtown Jessup. And Bob, we've got a health fair coming up here in Jessup and Wayne County soon, and we've got the lady in here, the ladies who know all about it.
Yes, Miss Jennifer Mamaki and Jackie Swin, is that right? Did I say that right?
Linda Lockley Kelly.
Linda Lockley Kelly, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I did, I missed that.
Linda, it's Linda.
You're here all the time talking about education, but
I know.
talking about health fair. I'm sorry.
See, you get off the school board and forgets about you, Linda.
I know. It's okay.
I apologize.
No problem.
I didn't get much sleep last night. I apologize. But Jackie, I did get Jackie right?
That's correct.
And is Jackie with the, you got your uniform on, you with the?
I work at the federal prison, LCI Jessup.
Who's in charge of the health fair?
Okay, first thing we want to say is thank you for allowing us to come in this morning. I'm Linda Lockley Kelly, and I'm here with my First Lady from St. John Holiness Church. That is Miss Jacqueline Swint. And we're here to represent and to inform the community on a free community health fair that will be coming up this Saturday, October the 10th, 2010. And the health fair will be held on the church grounds. We're so thankful that you are allowing us this venue so that we can get the word out.
What's the address of that for people?
The address of the church is 386 West Poplar Street. That the church sits between 4th Street and 1st Street, about a block and a half into that entry, either way you come. So again, that's 386 West Poplar Street, 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock p.m. We'll be sponsoring a health fair, and we have had a tremendous response from the vendors that have been contacted by professional workers in the church that have spearheaded this project. We're going to ask Ms. Jackie to inform you of the vendors and some of the services that will be rendered on Saturday.
We're elated to have vendors Hospice of South Georgia, Inc., Ability Resources Center, Wayne Behavioral Health with mental health counseling, Concerted Services, Care Inc., Jones RX or prescriptions, ARF, Well Care, Savannah, Fairhaven, CareNet Counseling, Jones Medical Equipment and Uniforms, CPR techniques by American Heart Association, Free Heart, Diversity Women's Health Services in Ludowici, Georgia, and also dental awareness. Also, we'll be offering free services with blood pressure checks, hypertension, dental health, nutrition, and others, diabetes information also. So these are some of the free services that we'll be offering for people that come out and join us.
Always good to get those free checks, because if they find a problem, they can refer you to go see your doctor. So I think people thoroughly enjoy these things. We're always well attended. So again, what's the date and time again?
Okay, the date is again Saturday.
This Saturday.
October the 10th, 2010. The time, 10 o'clock a.m. on the church grounds. That's St. John Holiness Church, 386 West Poplar Street. We're also encouraging those who come out to participate, and this is for the entire community. We like to render services. We're interested, of course, in the spirit, but we're also interested in the entire body of man. So we're urging you to come out, and we will offer a few light snacks for those who come out, as well as some door prizes. And the ladies who organize this are informing us at this time that so far door prizes will include a Bluetooth speaker, fruit basket, a gift bag of fragrances for females, a gift bag of fragrances for male, a $25 gift certificate, excuse me, $25 giveaway in cash. So we're encouraging those who come out to actually sign up, and that drawing will be held. And hopefully they will come out for these, not just the gifts, but of course to check on their health and to receive information concerning vendors in the area who will help them with health issues. Special contributions have been granted by or given by Walmart, Walgreens, and Jessup Pediatrics. We thank them for that.
Okay, all kinds of free screenings. That's why it's so good about this. You go in there and get all these free screenings, as you just mentioned a moment ago, where, sometimes we're hesitant to go into the doctor for many reasons. But this is fantastic. You'll have all those booths set up. You get the free screenings. You'll get advice. You'll get brochures on different health issues. And it's all free. That's what makes it so good. And it's also available easily for the public just to show up here at the church on this Saturday from 10 to 2 and take advantage of all these free screenings.
That's correct. Absolutely.
And once again, just in case folks just tuned in, tell us where it's going to be, what time, and the screenings that are going to be provided. I know you just mentioned it, but we'd like to repeat it just in case, okay?
Okay, it's gonna be at St. John's Holiness Church, and we're located at 386 West Poplar Street. Also, if you go off of First Street, we're right behind Laredo's, the Mexican restaurant, Laredo's, and also in between the Country Corner store.
Okay.
So if you come from that direction, the time will be from 10 o'clock in the morning to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're elated to have everyone in the community to come out and be with us. And we appreciate all the people that helped put this together also.
A lot of folks have put this together. Once again, let's talk about some of the screenings and health issues that folks can learn about and have done there at the health fair this Saturday.
Yes, it's going to be Hospice of South Georgia, Inc., Ability Resources Center, Wayne Behavioral Health, Concerted Services, Care, Inc., Jones Prescriptions, ARF, WellCare Savannah, Fairhaven, CareNet, Jones Medical Equipment, American Heart Association with CPR techniques, Free Heart, Diversity Women's Health Services of Ludowici, Georgia, and also Dental Awareness.
Okay.
Along with the free services.
Yeah, it's fantastic that these health professionals will donate their time on Saturday to be able to come out there and talk to folks. And not only do you get the screenings and the health information, you've also got health professionals there that you can ask questions to in an informal situation and get the answers that perhaps you need at this time.
Yes, correct. And we'd like to simply send a shout out and a thanks to the committee that organized this, and that is Ms. Patricia Fuller, 912-202-7475. If questions are needed to be asked, she was the chairman of the committee. Roxy Jernigan, Diane Brown, and Faye Boone. And of course, our pastor who spearheaded this, and that is none other than Pastor Michael Eastwent, who had it laid upon his heart to offer this health service for the community. We invite everybody to come out.
Everyone's invited this Saturday from 10 to 2 there at the church there on Poplar Street.
St. John,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
All right.
Thank
Anything else that y'all need to discuss about the health fair or anything else? Good. Got it good. All right. We got more guests coming up here on the world famous Butch and Bob show here on WIFO 105.5 FM, and that's coming up in about a minute.
Let's go, let's show, let's rodeo. The 17th annual William Todd Memorial Rodeo, Scriven, Georgia. October the 9th and 10th, Friday and Saturday night at the T&T Arena on Hortense Road. We've got the best contract act this year that's ever been to Scriven, Georgia. Rawhide and Dusty, internationally famous. Come see the good contract act. Gospel sing at 6:30. Preacher Mickey Tomberlin will be preaching in the arena horseback at 7:30, and the rodeo's at 8 o'clock sharp. The cowboys will be riding and roping. The cowgirls will be running those barrels. It'll be a good time in Scriven, Georgia, Friday and Saturday night, October the 9th and 10th at 6:30. Gospel singing. Preacher Mickey preaching at 7:30 and the rodeo at 8 o'clock sharp. Come one, come all. Admission's still just $10, the same thing it was 17 years ago. We look forward to seeing you. Come on.
All right, 12 minutes after 8 o'clock, 105.5 FM in Jessup. We had another birthday called in we want to put on the air this morning. Happy birthday to Lawrence Mosley. Lawrence Mosley celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday to Lawrence Mosley from your wife and kids and all the family there. Lawrence Mosley celebrating a birthday today. Well, Bob, we got more guests in here this morning, and if you know them. You were just talking to one of them, just laying all kinds of compliments on them. Let me tell you, you're right. All right. Who do we have, Bob?
He's the money man down there.
He's the money man.
He'll make sure your money's good.
Okay.
Well, here's all. This is Jake Spakeman's what we're talking
Jake
about.
Spakeman. Okay, introduce yourself when you come on the air, okay? Go ahead.
My name's RJ Aldridge, and we're here for the Flatwood Gobblers National Wildlife Turkey Federation's Jake's Banquet.
Okay, and when is this banquet, Jake's Banquet? When is it?
It's Saturday, October the 10th,
All right, so this coming Saturday, and where's it going to be held?
at Unity Church of God Gymnasium.
All right, and the Jake's Banquet is aimed at the youth. That is a youth banquet, right?
Yes, sir.
So what's all going to be going on?
We're going to have some games going on for the kids to win some prizes. The DNR is supposed to be bringing a fishing simulator or the hunting simulator for us to do. We're going to have some booths set up for some different businesses around. Some big businesses, Georgia Forestry Commission, Rayonier, Plum Creek are all supposed to be having some booths, some educational material for the kids. And then we're going to also have the BB range for them to shoot as well.
Now, Jake's is for 18 and under. Is that what that is?
Yes, sir.
18 and under. So any from basically old enough to know what hunting is and fishing is, all the way up to 18. The Jake's Banquet, and I know that the moms and dads and uncles and grandpas and all that will be bringing the kids there for the Jake's Banquet. Are there going to be games that are going to be played to win tickets and that kind of stuff, or?
Yes, sir. They'll be participating in, I believe it's 3 or 4 different games, like Plinko and different things, and they'll win tickets. And then we use those tickets in order to give out the prizes.
Right. The more tickets you get, the more games you win,
That's
the
right.
more
The better
prizes you have a chance to win.
That's correct.
Okay. So who do you have you as your guest here this morning, RJ?
This is Caleb Popple. He's the vice chair of the committee, and he's also was one of the high school students back when the high school student program we have that goes on along with our program, and he was in it for several years, and now he's actually on the committee as the vice chairman.
Okay, Caleb, what's up?
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot, huh? Well, you got a big banquet coming up, so there is a whole lot going up. What kind of food are we going to have on Saturday night?
Oh, world famous Gooey's Pizza.
All right. Okay. And that'll be served buffet style. And then will you have silent auction, live auction? How's it all work?
Silent and live.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir. We'll have a few live auction and have a few silent auction at the same time. That way the kids can get a full aspect of a banquet.
Okay. And once again, it's this Saturday, beginning at what time?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Now, tickets are available in advance or just at the door?
At the door.
At the door. And how much are those?
I believe they're $25, I think, and that gets the kids their Jake's membership and the fee to get in to eat. And
Okay.
and just-
Magazine.
Right.
In the magazine, all that. What about the adults that bring them? Is that the same?
I think the fee's the same thing. for
Same
them.
thing? Okay.
That's correct.
All right, so you get the meal and everything that goes with it there at the Jake's Banquet, put on by the National Wild Turkey Federation, the Flatwood Gobblers chapter here in Dallas. It's weird to have this going on and Lee Howard not being here. Did he hand over the reins to you or what?
Yes, sir. He did.
He did. So you're the main man now. With
No,
the,
we have 2 main men.
Oh, 2 main men. Oh, that's co-chair.
That's correct.
That's not vice chair, that's co-chair, huh? So the Jake's Banquet going on. It's always a very popular event. The kids love going to it. They have fun. They get to play games. You got folks there involved from DNR and other activities going on there. They win all kinds of prizes. You get a great meal there from Gooey's. And also you can bid on items and just enjoy learning more about hunting, fishing, the great outdoors, and of course what the national organization does for the hunting, for the land preservation, for all that is just tremendously involved with the National Wild Turkey Federation. They do a great job nationwide.
Yes. We actually have a speaker coming as well. His name's Chris Hodge. He works for the DNR out of Camden County. He's going to come and speak. He's grown up in the outdoors. Of course, he works for the DNR, and he has also been affiliated with a nonprofit organization that helps disabled and handicapped kids get out and fish and hunt.
Okay. All right. So he's going to be the guest speaker. And how long do you think the banquet will last? Do you have any idea?
I'll hope by 9:30.
Okay, so from about 6 to 9:30?
That's my hope.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. We're hoping for a good crowd, so, that could fluctuate that a little bit. So if we have a good crowd, it could run a little bit longer, which is what we're hoping for.
Okay. And do you have any type of a website or any information, anything at all where folks can go to get more information about a Facebook page or anything like that, or anything of that sort?
There is a website we have a website that we're listed on because I've actually gotten a phone call from somebody.
Okay, good.
Savannah, so there is one out there where they can look it up and see the event.
Okay, would it be under Flatwood Gobblers or National Wild Turkey Federation?
I believe it's the National Wildlife Turkey Federation, and then I think you
just locate it and go to it for the events going on in this area. But the Jake's Banquet put on by the National Wild Turkey Federation, the Flatwood Gobblers chapter is really the one that kind of spearheaded this many years ago, wasn't it? It is. I've interviewed Lee Howard for so many years. Like I said, it's just weird. I saw Lee at the Odom Day, but I didn't get a chance to speak to him. But I guess he decided that it's time for the youth to take over and to start running the local chapter of the National Wild Turkey Federation, basically Flatwood Gobblers chapter, which is Wayne County and the surrounding area, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Jake's Banquet's always fun. I've been to it several times before, and the kids just have a blast there. And this Saturday. Anything else about the banquet that you want to talk about for this Saturday night? Bob, you got any questions for our men here this morning, RJ and Caleb?
I was just going to ask RJ what Jake stands for. I think it stands for something.
Juniors achieving something. Knowledge.
I was going to look at
juniors achieving knowledge and something other. Education. I can't remember what it is. But it's aimed at the youth to get the youth more involved in hunting and fishing, understanding the outdoors, understanding the wildlife, land preservation, conservation, all that kind of stuff. And of course, hunting and fishing.
Yes.
All right. So you got the DNR coming in, right?
Yes, they will be there.
Okay, the DNR will be there. Meal provided by GUIs, and tickets available at the door. Starts at 6 o'clock at the gymnasium at Unity Church of God on Sunset Boulevard here in Jessup. All right, guys. Good luck with the banquet.
Appreciate it.
All right, Bob, anything else for our gentlemen this morning?
Don't have much to say to you.
All right.
Let RJ do all the talking.
Let RJ do it. Okay. We'll be back more of the world famous Butch and Bob show in a minute.
Cool weather, football, and beautiful foliage make fall the best time of the year. But it's never a good time to be out of money. Let First Franklin Financial breathe life into your empty wallet. See your friendly Franklin folks, Crystal, Alicia, and Kathy at 1074 North Macon Street, or give us a call at 912-427-4237. That's 912-427-4237. Or apply online at www.1ffc.com. All loans subject to our liberal credit policy limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial Corporation, NMLSR number 141654. Georgia Residential Mortgage License number 5656. Licensed by the Mississippi Department of Banking and Consumer Finance, and in Louisiana, First Franklin Financial Corporation, Georgia.
821, you're listening to the world famous Butch and Bob show here on Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. And Bob, just a couple of good events coming on this weekend. You got that free health fair up there at St. John's Holiness Church on Poplar Street. Those are always good. I mean, whoever puts them on, it's always a good event.
Like I said, it's good that they volunteer, all these people in that arena of health come in and volunteer their time. Because like it is important to get those screenings because they can detect a problem early. And like I said, they refer you to your doctor and you get help for it. You know, the blood pressure is always good to get your blood pressure checked. A lot of people don't realize I have high blood pressure. So if they go to these health screenings, if they take their blood pressure, they can tell them, you need to go check this out. So
it's amazing what blood pressure can tell a health professional, a doctor, or RN, or any type of health professional. Blood pressure is just one of those great things that you can have done that can detect all kinds of stuff.
But No, there's just a lot going on this weekend. You got the rodeo, you got the golf tournament, you got the health fair, you got the Jake's Bakery. Man, there's
So Jake's Bakery, you got Popple Farms with their corn maze and pumpkin patch.
It's good to see everything going on.
Yep, just a lot going on this weekend. Once again, like this past weekend with Odom Day and Popple Farms and the Mud Bog and all the stuff that was going on then. And of course, also this coming weekend, you've got the 7-mile-long yard sale along Oglethorpe Road. It starts just outside of Jessup on Highway 169 and follows that beautiful road all the way through Oglethorpe or down to the far side of 169 there at Omaha Baptist Church. Teen Challenge will have their area set up there on their campus near Omaha Baptist Church with booths and fall festival. And then, of course, you've got all those families along Oglethorpe Road that'll be having their wares out there for sale for folks to have some fun for 7-mile-long yard sale. That's a long yard sale, Bob.
That it is.
And at the halfway point at 3.5 miles, they'll have many families set up and also food booths and things of that sort. And then, of course, at Teen Challenge, a little further down the road there, you'll have booths set up, big fall festival going on, and all that. So it's just going to be fun. We'll be there broadcasting this Saturday at Teen Challenge campus in the Oglethorpe Yard Sale and Garage Sale from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., telling folks all about it. Look forward to being there and seeing all the activities go. To me, that's one of the most beautiful drives in Wayne County is that Oglethorpe Road. When you get it off on Highway 169, just past Goose Creek, and then follow it all the way around to where it comes out there at Madrid Springs. Just a beautiful country drive through there. And so that's Friday and Saturday from 6 a.m. until 5 p.m. the yard sale. The fall festival on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, let's see here. You've had a couple of meetings you've gone to. Anything that's come out of those that you want to kind of highlight this morning here on the Butch and Bob Show?
I don't know, just interesting conversation last night between, you see the commercialization of Christmas so early all around.
Yeah, it starts so early. Yeah.
And the DDA director, Michael Kickletter, like she said, she's trying to do everything she can to help the downtown merchants. They have their Christmas sale pushed the second weekend. October or is it November?
November they have a big
before Thanksgiving anyway.
Right.
And they apparently the city's got new Christmas decorations. They want them out before the Thanksgiving holiday. But she asked the city commission what they thought, and they said no, we're just going to stick to the traditional wait till after Thanksgiving. So that was an interesting conversation last night.
You got thoughts on that, Bob?
Yeah, I'm a traditionalist like they are. But I see.
You don't think the Christmas lights should be out in time for the downtown merchants? Christmas open house in mid-November.
Now you're gonna get me in trouble with the downtown merchant.
What is the harm about putting up Christmas lights mid-November? What's the difference between then and 2 weeks later?
Because Thanksgiving just gets pushed to the side. The Thanksgiving holiday is something that people need to be thankful for and recognize.
Yeah, but we're talking about just nothing but lights here, Bob.
I don't know. They're talking about all kinds of things. I don't know. It was just the consensus, and it was unanimous.
Yeah, I know, it was unanimous.
Commissioners,
city council. I'm just playing devil advocate here to try to stay.
No, you're just trying to get me in trouble.
I wouldn't do that, Bob.
Now I'm going to walk it down.
Now you're going to walk down there.
Yeah, I heard what you said.
Well, you got thoughts about there's like any other issue. There's several sides to it.
It's just the way America. You see it all the time.
Oh yeah.
My mother was the big complaint of that. When she used to drive her crazy when it's not like she'd watch TV. The Christmas ads come before Thanksgiving. She'd say, they can't wait till after Thanksgiving. And she just used to be a pet peeve of hers.
Yeah, well, I've heard that.
Thanksgiving is really the one holiday kind of gets pushed.
Yeah, I love Thanksgiving.
It is the big Christmas.
To me, that's one of the best holidays. There's no pressure on anything. All you do is just eat, visit with family, and watch football and hang out. I love Thanksgiving.
I understand the downtown merchants. Like I said, their Christmas rush comes early. People get out, or say me and you, we wait till the last.
We wait till like 23rd, 24th for $1, but one third of Americans will have most of their Christmas shopping done by Thanksgiving, and I have a hard time fathoming that. But about 1/3 of Americans will have their Christmas shopping almost completed by Thanksgiving.
Last several years, I've been doing better, but
but
I'd say for the majority of my life, it was the last week before Christmas. I would do I'd get it done and just get it all done.
Get it all done right there. Get stuff wrapped.
since my sisters have had all these kids, with all these nieces and nephews, you have to give it a little bit earlier and get them in the mail, things like that. So I have been doing better.
Okay.
Well, that was an interesting conversation last night. Like I said, the DDA director was just asking for the input. And the input was unanimous, and it could change between now and then. They may hear from the merchants, but that was just a request was made, and the discussion was held last night.
Well, check and see what the other towns here in Southeast Georgia, West Brunswick's doing, what Alma's doing, Baxley, Waycross, see if they're waiting until after Thanksgiving to see, to make sure that we're kind of in line with all that. I mean, you got thoughts either way. I know I feel that, Christmas that comes earlier and earlier, but for a merchant, that's the reason why they call it Black Friday, is because that is the day that many merchants out there go from just barely making it to actually putting some money in their pocket from that Black Friday all the way up to Christmas. It's so important for them to be able to do that.
The other story that came from the other meeting is the more important story, and it has to do with the tax digest. The tax digest for the past 2 years in Wayne County has been rejected by the state of Georgia, so they're going to have to get another court order by a Superior Court judge in order to get grant permission to send out the tax bill. So when that date is going to be set, should be sometime in the next week is what they're saying, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. Like I said, first they've got to get the judge to grant it, and then they have to wait 10 days after they get permission to do that. But for the last 2 years now, the digest has not been approved because of the situation with the county and the state and flip and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, all the
tax bills, continue to go out later and later, and that just puts the county and the school board in panic mode because without the tax money being collected, they can't operate. So they have to decide what they're going to do, and they don't want to do that. So that's the more important story. But as soon as we find out when that date is, when the judge is going to hear that from the county, we'll pass that information along.
Okay, so a judge like last year, Superior Court judge will have to say, all right, the tax bills can go out.
Right.
And
you have to get a court order to do that. And you hope that they do that. I don't know what happens if the court judge says, "Oh, well, you didn't get the last one approved, so why should we approve it?" And we're just...
So I think the judge understands the importance to the county and to the Board of Education. They got to have some money coming in to be able to take care of bills and payroll.
Well, the judges are politicians. They have to run for office, so they understand there's votes involved too. So.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Well, it'll be interesting to see how that turns out and see if things can get corrected and settled for next year.
But this seems to be an ongoing issue in Wayne County. You just wonder why.
I don't know about it.
There's 159 counties, 158 don't seem to have this problem, but Wayne County continues to have this problem with their digest. It's not.
I guess we're unique, Bob.
It's not a good story.
Anything else on your mind this morning, Bob?
Just want to thank Justice Finest. They did their job last night. I appreciate the help.
Oh, did you want to elaborate or just say thank you?
I just want to say thank you. I'll elaborate to the other people I've talked to today.
Okay. All right. The world famous Butch and Bob show brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, by Jessup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway, by Parker Insurance and Realty on Macon Street in downtown Jessup across from the Heritage Bank, and by B&C Collision Center in Scriven. It is 8:30, 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. Let's check in with the latest news from Fox News Radio right here on Big Dog Country Radio.
Fox News Radio. I'm Dave Anthony. Leave immediately. That's what people are being told in South Carolina. The flooding disaster there is not over. Fox News Radio's Evan Brown has an update live.
Dave, the Beaver Dam in the Columbia area is just about to fail, and some 50,000